All right, so here with Kirk as he have to explain to some of this college kids on why college is a scam. But before we get down to the video, I want to state this clearly that Kirk is not against you going to college. Okay, he is just saying that going to college is not the only means that can lead to job opportunities. He is saying that there are a couple of things that you can do, and then therefore you can still have the same job, so that some of you will not have to be in debt, because some people are over there taking loans to finance their education. That is why he is trying to say that the college is a scam, not that he is against people going to college. So without any further ado, let's get down to it.
There we go. All right, Raiders, there you go.
Yeah. Hi, Charlie. I just want to say hi. I'm Ed. One of my friends is actually the vice president of the Turning Point USA Club or whatever in Fresno State. That's where I come from. So, yeah. But she's super jealous that I'm talking to you and she's not. But anyways, the thing that I was going to disagree with you on is that you've been going on college campuses and your stance is that college is a scam. I disagree with that, but I want to debate and exchange and stuff. What's your definition? Like, how would you define scam, and what do you think the purpose of college should be?
Yeah, I mean, there should probably be an asterisk. There's obviously exceptions to that, but let me just ask the audience a question. Once the airplane kindly removes itself from our event.
What does your T-shirt say, by the way?
I am Taylor. This is Taylor Swift.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's like Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul, and she looks like Taylor Swift.
How many of you in the audience are forced to take classes that are a waste of time or wish you would not have to take? So everyone's hand goes up, right? Here is the tragic reality. I'll make 2 points and then I'll let you respond.
Sure.
I'm curious. The second point is that only half of the people in this audience will use their college degree when they find a job, meaning half of college graduates in America get jobs that do not require college degrees in the first place. Basically, all this debt, all this time, not a good investment. Finally, there's an amazing article, and I encourage you to look at it, The New Class of Millionaires. There are 5,000 new millionaires in the last year that are plumbers, electricians, and welders. And I'm sure you guys want to become millionaires. These are 24-year-olds in Vegas that are making $2 million a year running a plumbing business that never went to college. I'll be shocked.
It was like a trade school, right, probably?
Yeah, trade school, just technical trade school.
Sure.
And let's be honest. Many of you guys, if you told your parents you were going to become a plumber, they'd say, no, you got to go to college. Am I being right?
Yeah, probably. In most cases. Yeah,
in most cases. I think that's wrong. And what I'm getting at is there are 11 million job openings in this country that pay more than $80,000 a year that do not require a college degree, but require some training.
Yeah.
And so four-year college is largely not benefiting this generation, with some exceptions, doctor, lawyer, engineer, so on and so forth.
No, I understand. No, I actually looked into like it is true that there are a lot of job openings and there are a lot of like employers out there that have eased their restrictions to not require a college degree. However, the Harvard Business School actually looked into that, and they saw that the employers that were looking at an application of somebody with a college degree versus somebody who didn't, even though on the requirements they didn't have a college degree, they still preferred and mostly hired people with college degrees.
Yeah, again, it's just you got to go back to the overarching statistic is that you guys won't use it,
but you're still economically better by statistics.
Not necessarily.
Like,
So here's the other question: what do you think is the national graduation rate?
Is it like in the high 50s, mid 50s?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So that, and I'm sure you guys all know people that drop out of college. So, like.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was me, yeah.
So
I'm going back to college, but I
okay.
Yeah.
And whatever suits your best.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm getting at, is that there has not been nearly enough criticism of college, the institution, from its cost and from the ROI standpoint. Of course, some people benefit from it, but it has largely been a third rail of American life, and that's why I go after the way it is.
I think there's a lot of discussion happening on like the costs of college and how egregious it is.
Yeah, but
I mean, I would probably
discussion,
agree.
But not saying it's a scam, and it is. I mean, to be honest, half you guys are being totally ripped off that you're here. It's totally unnecessary. Like, if you guys became plumbers instead, you would make more money 5 years after and have no debt.
Well, the average plumber the median plumber is probably, I think it was like 61.5.
Yeah, it's way higher than that in Clark County right now. way higher.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but that's
because there's a
state, but, like,
shortage.
we're
Now,
talking about like
why-
average, right?
why
we
is
want to
there a-
talk about like the overarching messaging that we want to send to the country. Maybe for something like Nevada, because I know Nevada, a lot of it is hospitality work. A lot of it is not college degree. No, I would agree.
But think about it. Why is it, though, that we have a shortage of plumbers? It's because we're sending our kids to go study things that don't matter, to go into debt, to find jobs that don't exist. So we might not agree on it, just some things to think about. Thank you very much, and tell your
All right,
friend hello.
thank you. Yeah.
My question, though, is actually because I don't know if you see this hat I'm holding. It's not one of the MAGA hats you're throwing out. It's a Biola University hat. And I graduated from Biola University in 2018. And I received, in my estimation, a totally incredible education, very Renaissance-style classic. I was a member of the Torrey Honors College there. I was student body president. And I saw a clip of you just a few days ago where you said Biola was... I don't know if I'm getting this exactly right.
It has slipped in its stature as a Christian school, for sure.
Okay, because that seems a little more nuanced than the
Yeah,
claim you made.
I'll be more.
Yeah, I would love to hear
I
more
probably
about
got a little spicier than I should have. But
Happens
yes,
to the rest
I'm
of
not a
us,
fan
yeah.
of Ed Stetzer. I don't know how much you know about him, but
a little bit.
yeah, he's the head of their theology department. I don't want to spend everyone's time on this, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a great experience, and I'll take that into account if I talk about it in the future.
Okay. Well, it was still a lead into a question, and I was just
Okay.
wondering for you, and I didn't want people to like just make a comment. I didn't want to be that guy. For you though, like what are the metrics for you for when you think a university has strayed too far from a university's purpose?
Okay, yeah, so in Biola in particular, I could tell you that many of the students graduating do not believe in the inerrancy of Scripture. They do not believe in the virgin birth. They do not believe in the core tenets of the Christian faith. And so there's a lot of deconstructionism in the last 5 years that have been introduced at Biola. And
Okay.
so Hillsdale's America's greatest college, in my opinion, because they know what a college is, which is the pursuit of truth, goodness, and beauty. It's not about just going to college and learning whatever you want to learn. It's towards a destination of trying to look at things that point up, not point down or confuse.
Okay, so that's interesting to me because the honors group that I was a part of, the tagline for the Torrey Honors Institute is the pursuit of goodness, truth, and beauty. And it's a great books program based on Platonic understanding of Scripture and more than that, not only that. And I have two brothers that go there right now. They've been there for 3 years. I don't think your estimation of people denying the virgin birth, abandoning the fundamentals of Christian doctrine or any of that's accurate to the school.
Then I'll have to do better research.
Yeah, so I just felt a little zealous about my alma mater, but
Good for
I think
you.
those are great metrics,
you should defend things you love.
Absolutely.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
being
I
here.
appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. We're doing so much good work here at Turning Point USA. Also, get your tickets to AmFest. That's amfest.com, the biggest party of the year in Phoenix Convention Center. We have Tucker Carlson and really big speakers coming. I'll be there. It's going to be unbelievable. Meet your future husband, future wife. It's going to be great. amfest.com, amfest.com. Get there. Go get the tickets. It's going to be amazing. And again, please subscribe and hit this bell. We appreciate it. And if you listen to audio podcasts, subscribe to the Charlie Kirk Show podcast. That's Charlie Kirk Show podcast. We won, everybody. We won. I need to get this hat. Daisy, can you get me one of these hats? We won. And if you guys want a limited edition signed MAGA hat right here, last thing I'll say is become a member, members.charliekirk.com, to get a limited edition MAGA hat. We have 5,000 to send out, don't we, Daisy?
Over, like 8,000 now.
We have 8,000 hats I have to sign. 8,000 hats. God bless. Thanks. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Who wants a hat? Who doesn't have a hat?
Right here. In the front.
We won. And if you guys want a limited edition signed MAGA hat right here, last thing I'll say is become a member, members.charliekirk.com, to get a limited edition MAGA hat. We have 5,000 to send out, don't we, Daisy?
Over, like 8,000 now.
We have 8,000 hats I have to sign. 8,000 hats. God bless. Thanks. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Who wants a hat? Who doesn't have a hat?
Right here. In the front.
That's a very interesting one, listening to Charlie Kirk, also alongside Tulsi Gabbard. But then, Charlie, one thing that, you understand, I want to ask is, I don't know if this is, you understand, possible. Of course, we all understand that when you go to college, what that is being expected that the child or the children or the kid should be taught is based on truth, goodness, and beauty. But then there are situations whereby some of these colleges are forgetting some of these fundamentals of things they are supposed to do. Charlie, do you think it would be a good thing to go to some of these institutions so that they can be held responsible or asked of their responsibilities? Because it's as if some of them are beginning to forget about what they are supposed to do, or the fundamentals of America, which is based on the truth and then the goodness and the beauty that you are talking about. Then from there, you got to realize that, as you are saying in your books and in some of your podcasts about this college is a scam. It means that it started somewhere. Can we start tackling it, in a sense, from the head? I don't know. You just think about it. If maybe you can see this very video, and then in looking at, you understand, some of these things, the truth about it is, of course, people, you understand, are spending a lot, or they are even going for loan in order for them to go and study courses that are not relevant to them in their place of work. And that's why I see Charlie is talking about, you understand, those plumbers. Imagine a plumber making that $2 million in a year. That's huge. All right. And of course, somebody with a college degree, in a sense, cannot make the same thing. You see the thing? Yeah. So it means that people are actually studying what that can be described as maybe a waste of time, and that's why he is saying that college is a scam. But nevertheless, a lot have thought and opinion, and I wanted to drop it at the comment section. And Tulsi was there. She just shows the charisma. Okay, a true leader. I just like Tulsi anyway, and I'm also happy Trump make that very appointment. So I see you in next video, and have a wonderful day.